this mic actually picking everything up? Hello. Alright. So I just probably have to talk a little bit louder. Cool. Alright. Hello, and welcome back to Umineko When They Cry. Questions Arc. This is episode 2. Episode 2 of episode 1. Where was I? I was on this one. Yeah. It's so hard to remember sometimes. But, oh god, okay. After that, I had a sip of my drink and headed back to Maria and Jessica, who were gazing at the silhouette of the island. I can't remember this voice. Battler, I saw the island. There. Where is it? Oh, I see it now. Even after 6 years, the island hasn't changed a bit. The small island silhouette in front of us had gotten pretty close. This island's name is Rokinjima. It's a small island about 10 kilometers around, located in the Izu Archipelago. Izu Archipelago. Nice. Since they call this archipelago the Izu 7, lots of people think there are only 7 islands, but that's not true. There's actually several more, and Rokinjima is one of the minor islands that don't get counted. Even if that wasn't the case, I doubt you'd find many people who knew about this island. Only people connected to the Ishiro Mita family, ever go there. In other words, outsiders and tourists have never have any reason to care about it. So you'll never find the island's name in a travel brochure. After all of Rokinjima is an estate possessed by the Hirosho Miya family. Only the Hirosho Miya family lives there, and only people connected to the Hirosho Miya family come and go to and from there. So maybe I gotta hold it here because I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm still learning about this. Obviously I'm not a YouTuber, but my mic is practically just in my face. There's nothing there except a harbor and a mansion. Excuse me. Oh jeez. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna burp into the mic. The vast majority of the island is still just uncultivated forest. Such a waste when it could be made into a nice golf course or something. Okay, so maybe if I talk like this, because using my normal voice is very low, I have to project myself a little bit more. However, when you realize that the entire coastline is a private beach, it starts to sound pretty magnificent. You've probably guessed by now, but to put it simply, well, the Hirosho Miya family is just rolling in dough. We are top tier. We are the head of the world, and we got so much dough, we practically run our own bakery, bro. If I could say how much money my family has, you'd be jealous. Think of somebody named, I don't know, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, just throwing it out there, Elon Musk. Yeah, we're all of them combined. That's how much money we have. Yeah, the head family apparently possesses a vast fortune, and Dad and the others who make up the branch families built up plenty of wealth for themselves, finding success in their respective businesses. I've been living a commoner's life at my grandparents' house these 6 years, and I completely forgotten. But the old bastard's house really is elegant. Everything about it is tuned to match the snobbish taste of the annoyingly rich. Come to think of it, I guess that makes George Aniki, Jessica Maria, and me wealthy, high-class gentlemen and ladies. Yeah. Needless to say, none of us think of ourselves that way at all. Like, we're just like you. Yeah, we're just like you. I don't see myself as being rich, or Judge Aneki, who takes self-discipline very seriously. Doesn't let himself get too comfortable. Like, he'll just be sitting in his room one day, and he'll just say, "Dude, I listen to Slipknot and asking Alexandra," and I'm just sitting there like, "Bruh, I need to just go slackjaw." Jessica's always complaining that she'd rather move to the city than be rich. Like, our lives are so hard because we're just so unbelievably, unfathomably rich from our family. Sucks. Maria's still a kid who isn't even interested in money at all. Does that make us less snobbish? No. No, it actually makes you more snobbish. You're wishing that you didn't have the money. Well, I mean, if you don't want it, like, you can just give it to somebody else. Then that's something you can also do. From the perspective of people in poverty who can't pay the bills, we really have been blessed with a lot. This isn't the place to explain any further, so I won't. Who are you even talking to? Anyways, the same as not being able to choose the parents you're born from. I didn't ask to be born from a rich family. I don't think it's really something to be envied. It can be pretty tiring when people are prejudiced against you just because you're rich and refuse to judge you by your merits. As I pondered these sentimental thoughts, Maria started shouting and leaned over the railing. "Maria, get down from there! Ugh! Maria! Ugh! Ugh! God. What's wrong, Maria? Did you drop something in the ocean and now you can't get it back because you're a stupid fucking kid? Shut up! Gone! Gone! Ah!" Maria kept yelling, "Gone! Gone!" Was she a gone girl? I don't know. But, like, at first it sounded as though she had dropped something, but while she shouted, she also pointed out over the ocean. "What's wrong? What's gone? I'll look for it too, if you want. What is it?" Uh, if she dropped something, she probably would have looked down at the floor, but Maria was pointing out over the ocean. One would assume by the gesture that she spotted something, but she kept saying that something wasn't there. Strange. However, since my last memories of this place came from 6 years ago, I was able to spot it before Aniki, who comes here every year. Huh? If I remember correctly, wasn't there a torii or something on top of the small crag over there? That's right, it was definitely there. I remember it well, since as we get closer to the island, it's the first thing to greet us, like a landmark. Wow, you're amazing, Battler. Even though it's been 6 years, you remembered. It was here, wasn't it? I remember too. The Tiddly the God's Shrine and the torii-like thing were standing all alone on that crag. And now that you mention it, they are gone. aren't they? I'm pretty sure they were still there last year. Gone. Gone. Maybe they were washed away by the waves or something. It was a small crag, so it probably got worn away over time. Well, that's my theory too. It was last summer that it disappeared. But they say an enormous lightning bolt came crashing down what even it is stashed astride. The fishermen whisper that having a thunderbolt fall upon our honor tutelary god must be a portent, a portent of approaching misfortune. Kuwabara, what? Kuwabara smiled impishly as if teasing us, rubbing her hands together while intoning a Japanese phrase meant to ward off lightning. However, Maria apparently took this seriously and stared fixedly over the ocean to where the crag housing the shrine god was supposed to be. It was creepy. A portent of misfortune. Ooh, what? Wait a minute. Well, you can say that perfectly, but you can't understand that you have a cousin? Oh, I feel so offended right now, Maria. Ugh. Kick Battler. What? No! Ow! My shit! Oh, you little I'll throw you overboard. Do it, bitch. Ugh. And both of you shut up. Enough, Kuma-sawa-san. Maria isn't old enough to get that kind of joke. It's okay, Maria-chan. It's just a coincidence. Nothing scary's gonna happen. I don't know about that, George. This is a Higurashi game. This is a Higurashi game. Something bad's about to happen. Something real bad's about to happen. George Anarchy put a hand on Maria's shoulder to calm her down. I know I keep saying Maria when it's Maria. So, whatever. But Maria's sharp-eyed expression did not waver. Misfortune. Misfortune. Maria muttered that word over and over again. Apparently, repeating a single word over and over is a habit that Maria's had for a long time. However, since the word she was saying was literally an ill omen, it was a bit creepy. Like, it was creepy. Oh, fuck. Hey, now, Maria, if you say it over and over like that, misfortune will really end up happening, you know? I tapped Maria's other shoulder. Maria whipped her head around, stared into my face, and spoke unblinkingly. You will die alone. You will never marry and you will not have children. You will die. Misfortune is coming. Just where is it coming from? I answered lightheartedly, trying to break the tension in the air. At that moment, Maria held up a finger, raised her arm high, and pointed to the heavens. When I looked up, I saw that the sky was just as cloudy, but it had grown a great deal more leaden than it had been that morning. That's right. They were saying that a typhoon was approaching. We had planned to spend one night on the island, but if the storm doesn't pass quickly, I won't be able to make it to school on Monday. Well, I guess it makes for a pretty good excuse to be absent. Yeah. She apparently sensed some kind of misfortune in this cloudy sky. She's been muttering that nonstop for a while now. Girls at Maria's age tend to be very impressionable. She's just about the age that many girls started to get excited about sixth senses when they have any psychic potential and stuff. Whether they have, okay. For all we know, this might be due to her childish, sensitive nature. I don't think it is. I think we're fucked. It's okay, Maria-chan. The weather might get worse tonight, but tomorrow it'll clear up and become a pretty blue sky. Yeah, pretty blue sky. Uh, that's right, by tomorrow, it'll be a pretty blue sky. There's no rain that doesn't end, and no clouds that never clear. Uh, rain that doesn't end, clouds that never clear. I know the typhoon's coming, but soon it'll go away. It'll be okay, Maria. Uh, uh, Maria started yelling, It looked like as though she was having a tantrum because no one could understand what she was trying to say. What in the world is wrong with Maria? Why is she trying so desperately to warn us about? Unable to understand her, we couldn't help but feel a vague sense of misfortune. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Dead. I've heard that everyone can feel the supernatural, but that was that it weakens as you age. Huh, that's kind of makes sense. I was a kid and I thought that I could see werewolves. Bella just turns to me like, wait, what? What? No, like ghosts and shit, not werewolves. You said supernatural, and that's pretty supernatural to me. Dude, stop. No. That might mean that Maria, the youngest one of us all, still possessed some kind of sense that the rest of us had lost. I wonder if that sense is sending her a warning. At that moment, this is still going on. I started this. Oh my goodness. Kuma Sawa-san quietly opened her mouth. Ryuma has it that long ago, Rokinjima was... Kumasawa-san, let's not talk about that now. Just as Kumasawa-san was about to tell some kind of story, Jessica sharply interrupted her. Jessica's tone was extremely firm for her. I wanted to push her further, just out of simple curiosity, but judging by the look on Jessica's face, whatever Kumasawa-sama-sama-sama-baba-chan was likely to say would probably make Maria even more uneasy. If I did not try to press her for the story, the odds were pretty good that it wouldn't be anything bright and cheery. I do apologize about that. Seems in my old age I've only got scary stories to tell after dark. The wind here is hard to bear for the elderly, so if you'll excuse me. Gossipers have no reason to hang around after they've been told to stop chatting. When Kumasawa-sama-sama-baba-chan, John's son, finally realized that she'd overstepped her bounds, she went back inside to the boat. After she left, Uncle Hidoshi showed up in her place. Since he arrived mid-conversation, he completely failed to notice the complicated atmosphere that hung around the scene. So he refreshingly and unwittingly swept that atmosphere aside. So in the end, it was his lack of tact that brightened the mood. Looks like we're almost there. Okay, just a bit more. Took forever at the speed we went today, didn't it? Wonder whose fault that was. Aw, Uncle Hidoshi, give me a break already. Ta ha 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 ha. Come on, don't stop there. Seriously, thanks to Battler here, it's taken forever. Maria probably thought that everyone was refusing to listen to her. She hung her head, waving a frightful expression. As she did, George and Neki crouched down to meet her eyes and spoke to her kindly. Maria-chan, there's nothing to be afraid of, because we're all together. There's nothing to be afraid of if we're together. Go ahead and say it. There's nothing to be afraid of if we're together. Yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of if we're with each other. That's right, exactly what George Aniki said. If we stick together, there'll never be anything at all to be afraid of. Right, Jessica? Yeah, no doubt about that. What George Nissan says is always true, Maria. George Oni-chan always true? Yes, I don't lie. So trust me. I'm totally not gonna murder you all. There's nothing to be afraid of if we all together. George Oni-chan doesn't lie. I trust you. There's nothing to be afraid of if we're all together. Not afraid. Mia jumped into George Aniki's arms and hugged him tightly. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the smile. There's the sigh. Eddie patted her head. She jumped away again. Her facial expression had undergone a 180-degree change, turning back to adorable. Ah, she's adorable. She's definitely not going to stab anybody in their shins or kick them. She was once again the ordinary Maria. It's nothing to be afraid of anymore because we're together. Yeah, that's it. You look a lot better now. You're strong and that's awesome. I'm awesome. Hey now, what's going on here? Maria-chan didn't get seasick, did she? Well, something like that. We'll be arriving soon. Oh. Alright, I guess that's episode 1. Wow. What a ride. This... Fuck! Welcome to Market. Okay. The boat gave a big shudder. Seems we've docked at the harbor. The boat driver came out and jumped to the pier with the mooring group. A large man in a tuxedo was waiting there for us with a warm smile. I did not recognize his face, but judging by his clothes, I guessed he was a servant of the Ishiro Miya family. Yeah. Welcome home, lady. You were so late in returning that I began to worry. Thanks for carrying. This moron got so scared we had to slow down. It was seriously annoying. Shut up! Someday, when the shoe's on the other foot, you'll remember this. Ah! At this rate, word'll spread to the whole family, and I'll be the big conversation piece during dinner. Even without this, everyone be talking about me because of the 6-year gap. But now, I've given them an even juicier topic. Damn it! Why does the Ishiro Miya head family have to live on this isolated island? They probably never see the sun. They probably don't interact with anybody. In the meantime, the boat had finished its mooring. A small plank was lowered so that we could get down. One by one, our parents came up from inside the boat. Wait, was that the halfway point? I have not met everybody yet. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Who the fuck are these people? Her father's identity is unknown? She has no interest in studying or making friends, but is very interested in things connected to the occult and black magic. Oh? Thanks to her excellent powers of materialization, she knows all kinds of obscure trivia. What? She was born with weak bronchi and sometimes assaulted by sudden asthma attacks. Eh? As the oldest of the four cousins, he acts like their leader and arbitrator. This family confronts a chance for him to renew his friendship with his cousins after a 6-year gap. Is that all? Is that all you are? And there's the shit stain himself. You know, reading this, he probably killed his wife. He probably killed her and had her. He probably had this lady, Kitty, help him cover it up. Cause I ain't gonna lie, she kind of hot. I don't think that she's like wife killing types of hot, but yeah, that's just me. One by one, our parents came up from. Oh wait, that's what I was gonna do. Still episode 1. Whew! You must all be quite tired from your long trip. Madam, please allow me to assist you. Thank you. It's been a while, Goda-san. How are you? I thank you for your concern. It is always my pleasure to serve. Butler-kun, isn't this your first time meeting Goda-san? If I'm not mistaken, you were working here 6 years ago, right? Indeed. So please allow me to greet him for the first time. It is an honor to meet you, Butler-sama. I'm pretty confident about my height, but you're huge. This is definitely our first time meeting. I'd never forget meeting a big guy like you. It's a pleasure. I'm Battler. I was looking forward to meeting you. I am Goda, your servant, and I have been working for the Ishiro Miya head family, since the year before last. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. If there is anything you need, please feel free to rely on me at any time. Goda-san, it's been some time. It's been too long. It's been so long since I last saw you all, and I am happy that you come here for the family. Since you've been gone, I've been cleaning this stupid hall. I can ponder the murder of your grandfather. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Please allow me to assist you. As usual, you're a pro and welcoming guest. If you ever need a job, just let me know, okay? I'd hire you anytime. You do me too much honor. Please allow me to assist you, Hiroshi-sama. Goda then lent a hand to everyone as they disembarked, greeting them as they passed. His speech and mannerisms had the refined polish of a professional. He was very graceful, in contrast with his initially tough-looking appearance. Don't mess with Goda. He will kill you. He will snap your neck and make it look like an accident. His large size made him a bit scary at first, but he was much more polite than my first impression had led me to believe. He claimed to have served on the island for 2 years, but had doubtless worked at a similar job somewhere before that. After everybody disembarked, the mooring rope was untied and the boat started to steer away from the harbor. It was probably returning to his home port in Najima. The captain waved his hand in farewell. Maria consciously waved her hand back. Now that I think about it, that must be why I've never felt something out of place for a while now. I can't hear the cries of the seagulls. Seagulls? The birds? If I remember correctly, whenever we came to this island in the past, the seagulls always greeted us with their lively nya nya cries. That's cat girls, but okay. Because of that, whenever I hear the cries of seagulls anywhere else, I get the feeling that I'm coming to a family conference. Except for the small part of the island where those of the Ishiro Miya head family live. Rokinjima has been left uncultivated, which apparently makes it a paradise for wild birds. Supposedly, there was a cliff somewhere that housed a huge seagull colony, so this island was always full of seagulls. Not having those seagulls here to greet us made me feel a bit lonely. Or maybe like someone or something is about to die. What's wrong, Battler-kun? Oh, Aunt Rosa. Nah, it's nothing. I was just thinking it's a bit lonely without the cries of the seagulls. My, that's true, now that you mention it. Even though they're always so noisy today, there isn't one to be seen. Why no seagulls? Oh, maybe it's because the seagulls are having a get-together somewhere else too. Maria, did you want to see the seagulls? Wanted to see them. Still is a bit strange there isn't even a single one around. Maybe Jessica grilled them all and ate them. Uh? The hell? Don't just say disturbing stuff like that. You'll get Maria believing it. Uh, uh, uh. Jessica Oni-chan grilled him. Jessica Oni-chan grilled him. I did not. I did not. What the hell? Why the hell would I do something like that? That's right. That's right. Jessica grilled him. Skin and meat bones. Liver and onion. Swimming meatballs. Liver and onion. Ooh. As I made fun of Jessica, Maria tagged along, looking like she was having fun. She's definitely my little sister. I never guessed she was such a good sport. Alrighty then. From today on, I'll make you my #1 follower. As I smiled at her, she beamed, looking overjoyed, possibly because she was happy about this little connection we made with each other. That's not it, Maria-chan. I've heard wild birds are attuned to changes in the weather and atmospheric pressure. The weather will probably... Oh, shut up, nerd. Not grilled? Jessica One-chan didn't grill him? No! No! I wouldn't do something like that. That's fucked up, Battler. You admit right now that you lied. Battler-kun, Maria-chan is a naive girl, so she takes even jokes seriously. You should choose your jokes more carefully. He gently scolded me, even though I outstripped Anarchy in height. Anarchy was Anarchy, of course. There's no chance choice but to obediently apologize. Sure, my bad, Maria, that was a joke. The seagulls are all taking it easy in their nest today, that's all. Battler lied. George Any-chan told the truth. Had she actually been tricked despite all the fun she was having? Her pure eyes made me feel so guilty. Oh, the eyes. It's always the eyes. Don't give me those eyes. No, I'm sorry. Maybe I went a little overboard with it after all. Yeah, yep, that's right, that's right. What George and Nikki said is true. The weather's bad, so they probably went home for the day. It doesn't mean they're gone. That's right. Tomorrow, when the weather gets better, I'm sure they'll come back so we can hear them cry. Meow, meow. Like they always do. Ugh, I'll wait until the weather gets better and they come back. I just noticed that she has like a purse. I always thought that she just like, why does she have a crown? Why does she have a crown? Why does she have a crown and it's sitting on her head in a position that would literally make it fall every single time? In real life, but this is anime, you know, a visual novel. But like, I just noticed the purse. I noticed the ribbon. Why does she have a corset on? Why does this small child, why does this 9-year-old girl have a corset? Rosa, you're my favorite character right now. Why did your daughter have a corset? Why does she have a corset? Are we gonna talk about the corset? I don't think we're gonna talk about the corset.